Good morning, guys, and welcome to Storyteller's Corner for Friday, the 6th of March. And now we're going back to Portsmouth in England for our story, The Quiet Sea. This is chapter 23, and that rhymes. The Quiet Sea, and chapter 23, The Gentle Rhythm. If you remembered, Captain Elias Crow and Edith Toff got married. And I think this is settling down into married life. So let's see how they get on, guys. Must be a bit strange and wonderful at the same time. So married life did not arrive with thunder. It arrived with morning tea. In Portsmouth, the sea continued its steady breathing, and in a small house not far from David and Eliza's cottage, Edith and Elias Crow began their first week as husband and wife. The first morning, Elias woke early out of habit. Years at sea had trained him to rise before the sun. He dressed quietly, then paused. There was no deck beneath his boots, no crew awaiting orders. Instead, soft lights filtered through curtains and Edith slept peacefully beside him. He stood watching her for a long moment. Then he went to the kitchen. When Edith entered, she found him staring at the stove as though it was a complicated navigation instrument. "I believe," he muttered, "it requires persuasion." She smiled. "It requires patience." Together they made tea. It was not elegant. The first pot was far too strong. The second was too weak. By the third they had laughed. I commanded ships more easily than this kettle," Elias grumbled. "Yes," Edith replied calmly, "but ships don't argue." There were small adjustments. Eliza tended to rearrange furniture slightly, claiming better alignment of movement. Edith quietly moved it back. He folded towels with military precision. She refolded them with domestic efficiency. "That's like me and my wife. When I fold the towels, she refolds them." So I'm the same as Captain Elias Crow. He folded towels with military precision. She refolded them with domestic efficiency. He left his boots by the door. She nudged them 2 inches to the left. None of it was conflict, it was choreography. Two lives, one separate, learning to move in the same space. Davy and Eliza arrived one afternoon with fresh bread and curiosity. "Well," Davy asked, attempting seriousness, "has he tried to reorganize the cupboards yet?" "He's labelled them," Edith said dryly. Elias crossed his arms. "For efficiency." Eliza laughed. "We'll give it 2 weeks before he draws maps." Despite the teasing, Davy noticed something deeper. His mother's laughter had changed. It was lighter, more freer. And Elias, once rigid, weather-worn, seemed softened and grounded, not diminished, but anchored. That evening, Edith and Elias walked along the shore. The wind tugged gently at her shawl. He reached to secure it without thinking. "You don't miss it?" she asked quietly. "The open sea?" Elias considered. "I miss parts of it," he admitted. "The challenge, the horizon." He looked at her. "But I no longer feel incomplete without it." She slipped her hand into his. "And do you feel complete now?" He smiled faintly. "No." She raised an eyebrow. "I feel accompanied." She squeezed his hand. "That will do." Excuse me, guys. Back home, they sat by the fire. No grand declarations, no dramatic vows, just shared silence. The kind that speaks of comfort rather than distance. Elias reached for her hand. "I thought marriage would feel louder." Edith rested her head against his shoulder. "It feels steady," she says. "Yes," he agreed. "Steady." And outside the tide rolled in, not to carry them away, but to remind them that even the sea, in all its movements, keeps a faithful rhythm. So there we go, guys. That's Elias Crow and Edith Crow now settling into married life. So join me for chapter 24. Yeah, chapter 24. Where are we, guys? Chapter 24 on Saturday for chapter 24, A Future in Small Footsteps. Oh, we're going to hear the sound of the patter of tiny feet. I think Eliza and Davy are planning for a family, so we'll see how they get on in chapter 24 Saturday morning. So there we go, guys. But don't forget, we've got Topsy Tickle Town tonight, Topsy Tickle that way, and it's chapter 68, and the day the colours went missing. I don't know where the colours went, we'll have to find out. And on Saturday I've got a new character arriving, one who likes to skip and dance. Her name is Veronica. We'll learn more about her on Saturday evening. So until then, guys, hope you enjoyed the story of grumpy Captain Elias Crow and Edith settling down to married life. Join me for Topsy Tickle tonight for the day the colours went missing. So where did they go? We'll have to find out. Join me for that tonight, guys. Until then, have a very blessed day, and thank you for joining me in Storyteller's Corner. Bye bye now. God bless us all. Bye.